As someone who's pretty wealthy on Roblox, I wake up almost every day worrying about somebody actually trying to get into my account and take my stuff. Because, when you have valuable stuff on Roblox, anybody out there is willing to take it whenever they get the chance. Well, I kind of got myself into that situation in which somebody targeted me and actually went after my account to take my stuff. But I didn't really expect much of it because I thought I had everything secured in the bag. I thought I had my password all good. I thought I had my email perfectly fine. I thought I cleared my cookies. I really don't understand what I did wrong, but I did something wrong in which somebody's like, oh, hey, we found this person. He has some rich items on Roblox. Let's get into his account, take his items, and run. And that's exactly what they did. So my account is basically bone poor now. I have 0 Robux. Like, they left me with 100 Robux. That is what I'm left with right now. And yes, 100 Robux may be a lot to some people, but to me, it's kind of hurting because the fact that I went from 3 million value to 100 Robux. There's something wrong in that. But on top of that, I don't even have access to my account anymore. I woke up today with the fact being that I don't even have access to my account anymore and I can't even get on Roblox to play a game. They literally took everything I had on my account, including my Murder Mystery 2 stuff, and got my account terminated. Now, I'm going to be explaining how this happened, but before we get right into this video, make sure you guys slap a like on this video. It really does help me out, and I really want to let people know about my situation in this case, so you guys are informed about how you may be able to prevent getting hacked into, as well as also, I want to get unterminated. I don't think that I should be terminated right now. I don't think I deserve that. I had no access to my account for an entire day, and they got me terminated. The hackers got me terminated. I didn't do anything. So let's get right into this. Now, the whole entire ordeal started when I wanted to play a new game besides Murder Mystery 2, which was Traitor. Now, Traitor is basically, Among Us and Murder Mystery 2 combined, but it's on Roblox. It's a really good game, and I wanted to record some content on it. I have a friend named Alpha. He's a really close friend of mine, and we were playing this game together and just chillaxing, grinding on this game, trying to become the best at the game, just pure grinding. Right? And then out of the blue, my account just randomly gets logged out. It gets logged out. I was freaking out. I'm like, who's logging into my account? And I didn't even know, but I looked at my email on my account and it changed to some random Outlook email. Like, I was so confused because it wasn't even verified. They took my verified email, got past my 2-step verification, got past almost anything that I had set up on my account, and put in their email. All they needed to do was put their Outlook email on my account without verifying it, and they had complete access to getting back into my account. Now, at first, I wasn't worried about this. I was like, oh, let me just change the email. I'll be fine. I'll take all the extra measures that I can take to get my account back. So that's what I did. I fought against them 3 times where I got logged out 3 times, and then eventually I finally put a new email on my account, and I called it a day because they weren't logging into my account again after that. I thought I was done. Then what I did is I went to both of the computers that I've been previously using for my Roblox account, and I wiped both of them. I changed my password. I did all I could to prevent them from getting into my account, and I thought I was good. They didn't log on for a whole entire another day. I thought I was fine. I still had my stuff, and everything was a-okay. But the next day, everything turned for the worst. So they gave me an entire day to do what I wanted to do. I thought I was safe, and they logged in. I got logged out of the account. I was freaking out again. I was like, how are they doing this? There's no possible way that they can get into my account after I've changed all this stuff. Yes, they can. They changed the email back to their email. It's the exact same email, so I know who I was going up against. And this time, I could not log back into my account. I kid you not, they had something set up in which it would allow me to use my phone verification to get back into my account, but it would not let me do anything on the account. It would kick me within 3 seconds of being on the account. The password would already change, and it'd log out every instance. I've tried almost everything, and there was nothing I could do. I just had to sit back and watch people on my account while I couldn't do anything at all. Of course, any logical person would tell you to contact Roblox, but since it's the pandemic and all this stuff, you can't call Roblox. Roblox call center is down, and the email takes so long. Like, I was trying to do anything. I emailed them multiple times to deactivate my account because I knew there was something wrong. I asked them multiple times before these people got in my account, because the first time I saw something suspicious on my account, I emailed Roblox immediately, but I didn't get a response. And to this day, right now, I still haven't gotten a response from Roblox, but I'm still waiting. Roblox, if you're watching this right now, please respond. I want to get unterminated. Now, obviously, there are some pretty memorable moments about these people being on my account, because they kind of like memed around on my account, even though like they did more harm to my account and ended up getting it terminated. But they did some pretty interesting things. They messaged a few people, and I'm going to read off the messages to you guys, as well as also they bought a George Floyd t-shirt. Like, this t-shirt right here was pure comedy. Like, I couldn't stop laughing at the fact that they bought a George Floyd t-shirt. Like, you know, just me sitting back, not even being able to get on my account, you know, all I could do was laugh. I didn't want to feel down. I didn't want to feel sad about like me losing everything. So I decided to laugh, and I just thought it was funny because my friend was the one who interacted with the hacker to get them to buy it. Now, this is the first message we got. Pretty simple, but as you can see, this guy's a beta male. Whoever was on my account had to wear my richest items, and they messaged to at least like 30 or 40 different people. Hi, I just wanted to come out as trans. I hope you can accept that. Thank you so much. Like, out of anything you could copy and paste to 40 different people, this is what they decide to like spam my chats with. This is the only thing that goes through my chats, and I'm sorry if you were on my friends list, you probably got this message. I'm really sorry. So this conversation starts out between my friend and the hacker. My friend's like, yo, who's on the account right now? The hacker says, me. I just got my account back, trying to play it like it's me, but my friend isn't falling for it. He's like, no, you didn't. Who are you? And the hacker's like, your dad. Who exactly are you? The hacker says, Kobe. Now, this is a pretty important part because he actually did mention who he was. Now, Kobe wasn't some random made name. He actually like mentioned who he was, and this is how we like found him out later. But my friend says, what did Faire do to you exactly? Who are you? And then it cuts off into him saying, I have. And then my friend's like, bro, just get off the account, hand it back. You have no reason to be on it, man. This isn't right, man. And then the hacker posts some random Instagram at that doesn't really work. And then my friend's like, take my account instead or something. What is your disco? Let's talk this out. And then the hacker just like, we cannot talk this out. So he was having none of it. He didn't want to do anything. My friend's like, why? What did he do to you? And the hacker's like, nothing. So I haven't done anything to this hacker, but he's on my account. And so my friend asked, so what is the reason? What are you doing? And the hacker's like, he has cool items. Then my friend is trying to dig in deeper, and he says, what are you after or trying to achieve? Is that all? The limiteds? The hacker's like, yeah. And then my friend's like, you want the limiteds? So what is the reason though? And then my friend says, there are so many other accounts. Then the hacker responds saying, are you in contact with I'm Faire? Now, obviously my friend didn't want to say that he was in contact with me, so he says no, but I heard you're in his account and you're not him. Now, I can continue going on and on with these chat messages, but they get worse and worse to the point where I understand why my account got terminated. They did some really bad stuff on my account that I wouldn't normally do, and it kind of really frustrated me that I couldn't do anything but sit there and watch. But we can get to the part now where I tracked down my items. I got LPP'd, which means that they sold my items for a low price because they couldn't trade my items. They didn't trade my items. What they did was that they got a bot that buys limiteds for very cheap, that is ready, that is already, you know, prepared to buy any of the limiteds, and the bot sold it for like 5,000 each for the big items 2,000 Robux each for the medium items, and then 100 Robux each for like the small items to get rid of them. So like, you really gotta think about this. My green sparkle time fedora sold for 5,000 Robux. Like, I don't even understand that at that point. And on top of that, we've even tracked down the people that have the items on them right now. Because, like, since your items, your limiteds, some of them have serial numbers, especially my green sparkle time fedora, you can tell who bought it or who the hacker gave it to in the end. So pretty much the person who has my green sparkle time fedora right now is Santos Return, and he has it right now. He's either a limited buyer from like the black market, so he black marketed my green sparkle time fedora after I got comped, or he is the hacker's alt. Now I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that this person is completely in the wrong. By looking at the UAID, since I had serial number 73, so it was a lot easier to track it, he currently has the item on his head right now. And as you can see right below him is me, my username, right after I got terminated. So it does mean that he has my green sparkle time fedora right now. I'm unaware of what he's going to do with it, or, you know, what's going to happen to him. But there's also 2 other accounts that have my items as well. I don't know where all the other items are going because they're being sold. But as of right now, I do know the accounts. Now, this is the other account, the LA Love Ice Cold. Now, I do know that this is the one that bought all the limiteds with the bot, but what's really weird is that the one follower on this one's account is the guy who has my green sparkle time fedora. That means he is following this account that botted all my items. Now, since I want to include almost everything I possibly can in this video, since, you know, I want to explain every single thing that happened to me. I had 74,000 Robux on my account, and as I mentioned, I only have 100 something Robux left, which means that they bought t-shirts, and I also have the evidence for that of them buying those t-shirts to get rid of my Robux. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the reason my account got hacked into? How did they get into my account? What do they do? I'm not 100% sure. They forced their way into my Discord server and they wanted to chat with me, and I wanted to see what was going on. I wanted to ask them how they did it, and they kind of told me. They mentioned that they installed a rat on my PC through using the Roblox FPS unlocker. That means that the Roblox FPS unlocker that everyone uses is vulnerable because they can use a rat and go through the Roblox FPS unlocker. Now, don't take my word for it 100%. I don't know if these guys are making up stuff or they're actually legitimate, but, you know, I would kind of take their word since they were in my account and they stole my stuff, so it would make kind of sense. Hopefully this cleared the situation up a little, but before I go, I just want to mention that I have a TikTok account now. You guys can check me out at Faire Gaming on TikTok, as well as I also have an Instagram account now as well. It's I'mFair_official. Make sure you guys go check them out. The links will be in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.